My mother's voice sliced through the clinking glasses and polite laughter, loud enough that the room stalled around her. Amy will cover the house payments now. I felt every head turn toward me. Forks froze mid-air. Even the band hesitated, one violinist dragging the last note like a warning. I didn't look at her. I watched the condensation slide down my champagne flute, steady, deliberate, the only thing in the room that didn't feel stolen. My brother smirked, soft, smug, practiced. His fiancée tightened her grip on his arm. My mother waited like a queen expecting a bow. I lifted my eyes. Calm. Cold. "No," I said. "I'm terminating your lease today." The room inhaled sharply, as if everyone suddenly remembered oxygen was optional. And in the stunned silence, I felt something I hadn't felt in 20 years. Control. People always assumed I was the lucky one, the responsible daughter, the smart one, the one who would understand. A lifetime of coded ways to say, "You'll take care of us so we don't have to." When Dad died, they didn't ask what I wanted to do with the house. They put the keys in my hand and said, he'd want you to keep it. Translation, pay for it, maintain it, carry the weight we refuse to touch. My brother got sympathy, freedom, a car, and a college fund. I got utility bills slipped under my door at night like ransom notes. Every holiday, every dinner, every family emergency ended with my mother patting my hand and saying, "You're strong, Amy. You'll handle it." As if strength meant silence. As if silence meant agreement. I learned early, in this family, responsibility wasn't shared. It was assigned. I didn't mind owning Dad's house. I loved it. It smelled like cedar and safety. But my mother insisted on living in it temporarily while she got back on her feet. Temporary turned into 2 years, then 3, then 5. She paid nothing, not utilities, not maintenance, not even groceries. Every time I tried to talk about boundaries, she pretended confusion or summoned tears like a magician pulling scarves out of her sleeves. But the real betrayal came last month. She refinanced a car in my name, my credit, my information, forged signature. She called it a family solution. And my brother? He laughed, said it's what kids do for their parents. Kids? I'm 30. He's 28, but he's the baby, and babies get to stay children forever. The moment I realized they saw me as limitless, I pulled back, quietly. They didn't notice. They never notice when I stop speaking, only when I stop giving. I stopped arguing, stopped explaining, stopped hoping. Silence is mistaken for weakness until it isn't. I studied the lease agreement they signed when they moved in, a formality they didn't read, month to month, terminated at will. I recorded the forged car documents, printed conversations, saved receipts, every unpaid month, every ignored notice. I contacted a lawyer. The plan formed itself. Clean, legal, undeniable. But revenge? That wasn't the goal. I just wanted my life back. And peace, real peace, comes only after the truth detonates. So here we were. My brother's engagement party. Golden lights, crystal glasses, a crowd dressed in curated joy. And my mother hijacked the microphone to announce that I, her reliable, obedient daughter, would now pay her mortgage indefinitely so she could focus on helping the bride. Entitlement wrapped in lace. I let her finish her speech, let her bask, let her glow. Then the silence came, heavy and expectant, and every eye turned to me. I stood. My heartbeat didn't even quicken. "No," I said, "I'm terminating your lease today." Her smile collapsed first. Then her voice thinned. "Amy, don't be dramatic." I set my champagne down. "I'm being precise." My brother stepped forward, chest puffed. "You can't kick Mom out." "I can," I said, "and I have." I handed him the envelope. He snatched it, opened it, and the color drained from his face. "Eviction?" he whispered. My mother lurched toward me. "You wouldn't dare!" I already filed it. I kept my voice low, controlled, deadly calm. "You forged my name on a loan, signed my information, tried to use my credit again 2 weeks ago. Everything's documented." Her mouth snapped shut. I gave copies to the lawyer, and the bank, and the police liaison. My brother's fiancée stepped away from him as if betrayal were contagious. I continued, "The only reason you're not facing charges is because I agreed to stop the process if you vacate the house within 30 days. My mother whispered, "Amy, we're family." "Family doesn't steal," I said. My brother tried to speak. I didn't let him. "And you, telling everyone I would fund your life forever?" I tilted my head. "That ends tonight." The room was so silent I could hear the ice melting in the buckets. My mother broke first. Not dramatically, not loudly, just small, a shrinking of the shoulders, a soft collapse into herself. A woman realizing her last lifeline was gone. She walked away without a word. My brother chased after her, calling her name like a child who'd lost a balloon. I stayed where I was, breathing, finally breathing. People avoided my eyes. Some looked impressed, some terrified. I didn't care. This wasn't about them. This was the first night in my adult life that I wasn't carrying someone else's weight. As the party resumed in awkward fragments, I stepped outside into the cold night air. The sky was quiet. So was I. Revenge wasn't loud. Justice wasn't dramatic. Sometimes it was just a door closing, and the sound of your own life finally beginning.